What's good, people? What's good? What it be like? What it be like, people? What's good? Let's hit that like button soon you walk in. If you don't like it, like it. If you're not gonna stay in, you just drop by and look. Just hit the like button. It's gonna be big, super big, super big. Let's hit that like button. Just hit that like button. Soon you walk in, just hit the like button. It's gonna be big, big topic here. Come on, people. Hit the like button soon you walk in. What's good, people? What's good? Hit that like button so when you walk in. Let's get this traffic going. I'm not gonna start saying nothing right away. Got to hit that like button, jump in, say what up. Hit the like button, draw some traffic, man. Cash, what's up? Banks, what's good? About to do it big. I'm about to do it big. We can bust it up. Two more people come. I'm gonna break down how the Lakers '98 team would have beat Jordan last dance team. Hold on 1 second. Stay there. I'll be right back. Right back. What's good? Hit that like button so when you walk in. My bad. Thanks, Banks for staying with me. Appreciate that, bro. How you feel about the Last Dance? We're gonna talk about that before we get into the Lakers and Bulls. Thanks, brothers. How y'all feel about the Isaiah and Jordan? I love it back in the days. What's good? How you doing? Britt, what up? Everything good? Y'all seen that Last Dance yesterday? That was a good show to me. I love it. I love back in the days how it was, the competitiveness of everything. I love it. I agree with you, Banks. I agree with you. Because like Isaiah said, all they show is when Pistons fouling. The Pistons had a good team. It was deep. They had a real good team. They had a bench. They had size. They had a real good team. And all they show how I understand it's about the Bulls, but also I love the competitors now. I love when Bill and Ben say he don't regret nothing. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, competing. Y'all know how I give it up. All I talk about, I like guys with heart. Guys with heart, he won like at least some of the battle with me. Like the type of guys I want that I mind having on the team. Nah, we chilling. I'm here in New York. Where you at? I'm here in New York. We good. We in the house. Where you at? There. He should have. Isaiah should have been on that dream team. I don't care what they say. I don't like when people do that, blackball people for your personal reasons. It's 12 people on the team, especially a dream team. Like Isaiah said, that thing stick to him. He can't do nothing. That's one thing he missed. He'd never give back. He could never get that back. He tried to be in the Olympics in '80, got boycott. That's like right now somebody who's supposed to be in the Olympics in 2020. Now that's not happening. That Olympics is big. To have on your belt, that is big. And then back then, it was only college guys going. The NBA guys wasn't going. Yeah. What part of Brooklyn you at? How long you been in Cali? What part of Cali you at right now? It's nice out there in Cali right now. Everybody got to be in the house. That quarantine no joke out there either. Yeah, that was petty. Then, oh, you close to LA? Okay. LA is popping. I love it out in LA, man. Love it. I'm supposed to go back out there this summer too, man. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Yeah, but it's like 80, right? I think it's like 80 out there. When you come back to Brooklyn, do you follow my podcast? Look at my podcast right here. I need you to subscribe to that. Go on IG. Damn, 90? God damn. That's my podcast, The Beat 139. We interview people. Nah, I ain't talked to him. Last I spoke to him when we talked about the DeRozan and he said something about the league. I told you on May 1st that they was gonna make a decision. I ain't really been talking to him. What's your IG? That's on YouTube. I need you to go subscribe and hit that like button. We do interviews. We interview a lot of guests. It's dope. Go subscribe to that right there. But yeah, I ain't talked to him. But that Pistons, man, that team was tough. They was tough, and they don't get the credit. It's crazy. No Pistons team get the credit they deserve. Really, that one. For them to win 2 and was close to winning 3, they don't talk about them as one of the great teams. This one in 2004, that Piston teams, I won't put that to like the top championship teams. Like if you put, to me, the top 5 that I can speak of. Now it was dope, but it's not on that level, on that Isaiah level. It's not on that level. It was dope though. To me, my top 5 NBA championship teams, not in order, not year. I'm just gonna throw out, because that's gonna be hard about nitpick the year, because sometimes guys be interchangeable. But Showtime Lakers. So I'm at the Showtime. That's not any particular year. The Shaq and Kobe Lakers. That's 2. Jordan Bulls 3. Golden State 4. And I say that, ooh, damn, because gotta say the Celtics. Boston definitely up there. Damn. This tough. The Boston Larry Bird Celtic teams has to be up there. So you got Bird, so that team. Damn, but where the Pistons coming in at? Because you gotta put the Warriors up there though. Damn. See, it's 2 different eras. But that Piston team was super. The Piston team was crazy. Damn, that's hard. Definitely Showtime Lakers. Shaq and Kobe Lakers was crazy. The Bulls, Celtics. That Warriors team was crazy too, though. It's like a toss-up. If I had to pick between, I'd say the Warriors or the Pistons. Who will win that? That's a good matchup. The Detroit and Golden State. Let's say I'm put Detroit first team. Detroit first team. They 89 championship team. The 89 championship team. That's crazy. Them against Golden State, that'd be a war. That'd be a war. Of course, you should ride with your team. You should ride, because it'd be a war. Because if you think about it, look at the matchups. You had Isaiah, Dumas. That one year was Dantley. Dantley, I think, the first year, and Aguirre was the second championship. No, Aguirre was in back-to-back. Dantley's the one I think y'all lost to the Lakers in '88. So I'm just saying Aguirre, Rodman, and Bill Lambert off the bench. They have Buda Edwards, Rick Mahorn, John Sally. Damn. Who else they had? Microwave, Vinnie Johnson. Their team was dope. They had a good team. They had a good team. Golden State, Steph, Clay, Durant, Draymond. Who that? Iguodala. Well, everybody had tonight. Normally more people join this joint. We only had 2 people. That's comedy. Banks was good. What you think? I'm gonna feed off you. And Britt, what up? Talk to me. Talk to me. When the league start, they're gonna make a decision on the first. They still, to my understanding, they still trying to work out exactly what they're gonna do. Hit that like button when y'all walk in and bring more traffic to the more people could come on this live here. It'd be a little better. So let's hit the like button. I only got 2 likes. It's not gonna kill you. You're not putting no money in my pocket. Hit the like button when you walk in. It brings traffic to the channel. It brings traffic. Just hit the like button. If you come in and come out, yeah, I think gonna start in I think they're gonna make the announcement on May 1st. And I think it's gonna start, I say Memorial Weekend. It start around Memorial Weekend. Hit the like button when you walk in. I see why guys be tripping. Yeah, they're opening gyms, yeah. But they still trying to figure out how they're gonna do it. But I think it's gonna happen. Too much money involved. And LeBron is strong. They don't want to waste LeBron years. LeBron is strong. He's strong in this league. I wish I could see who be in these channels and who don't hit like button. I'm just asking y'all for a reason. Y'all not putting no money in my pocket. So I only got 2 likes. I can't get 4, 5, 6 likes. I'm gonna kill y'all. Because it brings traffic. Right now, only 2 people, I got more people in the room watching, only 2 people corresponding with me. And I don't want to get into this deep Laker talk, this 98 Lakers versus the Last Dance Bulls until more people come. And y'all be surprised when I break it down to y'all. Y'all gonna be like, dang. Let's hit that like button when you walk in. I see why I actually be like, why these dudes do that? They get on live, be like, I'm not saying nothing till I get my likes up. Brett ready for the start of the season. We all ready. This has been the perfect time. Person wouldn't miss a game, wouldn't miss a quarter, wouldn't miss an inch. The next doc I want to see is sports or overall. I'm gonna say sports. If it's something else, if it's anything, you could mention it. Okay, sports doc I like to see. The Showtime Lakers was fire. Okay, ooh. I like to see the Red Sox, the Boston Red Sox documentary. Like they got like a movie with they kind of got something out there like that. I think they kind of have that. I think, but I like to see offhand right now. Just thinking, like if I had to pick a trick, the 3-peat Lakers I like to see. Of course, anything Lakers. So I'm trying to think a little outside the box. I say the Red Sox. Yeah, they should. They should. They should start playing more recent games. They should. What doc you would like to see? What's the next doc y'all like to see in sports? I say the Red Sox, Boston Red Sox. I like to see that. I'm a Red Sox fan. Oh, that'd be good. Yo, somebody said something real interesting. They said the difference between Jordan and Bron. They said Jordan lost to the Pistons 3 straight years. He went right to the Laker, right to the weight room to get stronger to beat the Pistons. They said LeBron, so when he lose, he went right and joined the big three. See, that's gonna always they're gonna hold that against LeBron right there. No Love Entertainment was good. Hit that like button, my brother, please. Let's get this traffic going. Let's get this traffic going. I have a lot to talk about, but it have to make sense. More people have to come on this live. Hit that like button. But that's a good why the Heat broke up. Yeah, I would enjoy that. But right now, in basketball, I like to see. I'm saying outside the Lakers because you know I'm saying anything Lakers. So outside the Lakers, OKC. There it goes right there. I would like to see that in basketball. OKC. That's dope. Anybody new? No, they can't actually get nobody new right now once the season starts. But this off season, I think they're gonna get a couple new players. No matter how it goes, I think they're gonna see that you always have to change up something. It's hard to come back with the exact same team. Everybody ain't gonna be motivated. You may need some, and I don't. Part of me think reason why I was think that Kuzma may be gone because his contract is coming up. One, Kuzma gonna be a free agent, and I don't think they're gonna want to pay him. And then restricted free agent is tricky because a team could sign him to a buku amount of money, and then you stuck with him if you match it, or you could lose him for nothing. That's why I think they're gonna end up trading Kuzma. Oh, I would like that too. You know, the Lions, I'm not a Lions fan, I'm a 49ers fan, but I always liked the Lions. And I don't understand how they was losing when they had got when they had a big man. Damn, my man. When they had that defensive line, they had Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson, the line with Dominic Sue. Damn, you might help me out, but that front line, to me, that was like the best front line. It was Dominic Sue, the guy I think Mobley. Their front line was crazy. Yeah, Dominic Sue. Damn, who was on their team? That Calvin Johnson, Dominic Sue, Matthew Stafford. What's his name left the year before too? Barry Sanders. If he would have stayed, I think y'all would have been in good shape. I think Deion will be good. I think Deion will be good. I think this helping because now the Lakers got more time he got more practice time. Deion gonna be good. I like that. I like that pickup. I like him and Marcus Morris pickup. That right there, I was happy. I started toasting and dancing. I said, we're gonna win a championship. Because the Lakers needed some toughness. Now you got a guy he's super confident in Deion Waiters. He could score at will. Then you got a tough guy, Marcus Morris. I like. Lakers ain't gonna do nothing else. They're not cutting Quinn Cook. They're not gonna cut because definitely it's too late in the season. They're not gonna do nothing with Taylor Horton Tucker. You know Dudley ain't going nowhere. They not gonna Lakers not gonna do nothing. They not. They ain't gonna chance to no more of that chemistry. I like the Deion pickup. My second unit it'd be my second unit. It'd be Howard, Markeith, Kuzma, KCP, and Dion Waiters. And Rondo interchangeable. The starters will be the regulars: Bradley, Green, Braun, AD, and JaVale. Oh, it'd have been sick if they'd had the young boys with them. But they'd probably got rid of Kuzma anyway. Not Kuzma, I'm sorry. They'd have had to get rid of probably Ingram. They'd probably got rid of Ingram to get a veteran. I don't think they'd have kept Ingram with AD, Braun. I don't think they'd have did that. I think they definitely would have probably kept Lonzo and Josh Hart. And I think they'd have kept Lonzo, Josh Hart, and I think they'd probably move Ingram for something. Because his contract coming up and then his fit with the team. Oh, yeah. You said we got the better brother, the Marquis. Marcus Morris, it's safe to say the last 3 years, Marcus was better. I think the first few years of their career, Marquis was better. I think these last couple of years, Marcus is better. But he's more of a fit because he can play a little more five than Marcus can. And that's what we need sometimes when we go small. We can have him banging instead of AD. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely we had a big three of Paul George, LeBron, the 80. We had that big three. But Brandon Ingram a beast though. He a beast. The main reason I would like to have a third star is because Bron age. When Bron was young, I like the two. To be honest, I like the 2-star thing. To me, it don't have to be a third star. I just want a young enough player, not no old player, but a player. He could be 30, and he don't have to be an all-star, but a real good player. Or I think we need at least 2 real good high end players. It don't have to be an all-star, but I mean like high end starters. Like I'm saying, guys I'm just giving you like a combination of guys. Guys like, let's say if we had to give Kuzma or something, 2 guys like Dennis Schroeder. You said Buddy Hill. I looked into that. That might not be a bad idea. It might not. But I just don't like his money though. I don't like his money. I mean, look, I don't like it. He got 94 million. That's my problem with that deal. And then that would definitely take us out the running. I don't think he's that good. That would definitely take us out the running to get a third player. But like a Buddy Hill, or Dennis Schroeder. Like if we was to get like 2 people like that, like Buddy Hill and Dennis Schroeder, that's like 2 high end players, like I say. Who else? Guys like, hmm. Yeah, but he's gonna make it 26 million, 24, 22, and 20. So this year he'll be making 26 million. Yeah, I agree. That's the only like star I can see right now is DeRozan. That's what I'm saying. Like the round Malik was good. If he wanted to win, he should have gone to Philly. No, he made the right choice. He gonna win in LA. He gonna win in LA. He don't win this year. Season start back, the Lakers gonna win. Yeah, I just don't like Buddy Hield money. I don't. That 26 million. And I don't know if you're gonna get bang for your buck with that. I'm the Lakers. I want two hot end starters at the point and a two. A new backcourt. I want a good. I think a good. They could benefit from good starting backcourt. I like Dennis Schroeder. I think he's perfect. He's tough. His shots and get like another play like on him and Buddy Hill be a good bet, but that Buddy Hill money though, that's just not agreeable. He don't give you that bang for your buck. Yeah, it'd have been sick if he went to Philly. Who? Aaron Gordon? You saying Gordon? What Gordon took about Banks? You know who I like the Lakers get? Jarian Grant. I like him. Like Grant. He's out from the Heat? No way. Nah, I don't like him. He's as I said. That's what the Lakers need to stay away from the old players. You don't need that. You don't need that. This day, yeah, okay, they fight to do it now. You need guys. I don't like him. I don't like Gordon Dragic. Nah, he don't play no defense. He's old. He's getting old. You don't want to start getting these players on a downside career, especially if you're looking for them to play a big role. You're right, Britt. Braun went over here. He don't need no sixes. Yeah, we don't need no Gordon Dragic. Nah, I don't like him. He don't play no D. You need some. And he not a dog like that. You don't see no point guard. Yeah, we need some younger guys. I agree. Some younger guys. They don't have to be super young, like 22, but like 27, 28. I'd take that. I don't want to see them old. I don't like them guys. They be nerd. I just don't. I don't like some. Gordon Dragic, 34 years old. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that nobody to 34 years old. Then you already got Braun. Braun, they breaks down. You just don't know what you're getting year from year with them. Oh, Fred would be a dream, but Fred not happening. Toronto got too much money. They don't got no free agents. Hit that like button when y'all walk in. I got like I'm corresponding. Somebody hit that like button. I don't know who it is. I know Banks hit the like button. I know Britt hit the like button. So that means Abdul, you ain't hit that like button. Pretty much. Thank you. So that's a real dude there. 'Cause I got some people sitting on this live and hit it. They just watching. Like Conley and cheap, but he's not cheap. I'll take Conley over Dragic. You know why? And Conley, that I'm starting. Let me look. I kind of like that Abdul. The reason why I said it, because they not happy with him at all. But he get paid too much money. And I don't think he opt out. Let me see his contract. Cause he played like a little sneaky. He got like defense, but he's smart. He's kind of. I think his age is a little different from. He's kind of. I take him. I take Conley on cheap. Yeah, he was also. I'm not saying he a bum, but right now he get banged up a lot. He get beat off the dribble too easy. You don't need that. I don't like guys who just. I just don't see Conley opting out to that. Conley got a $34 million option. Now, if he type, oh, Ibaka, put him next to AD, so that means Howard is gone. I like that. He's tough, but I think that the most we could offer Ibaka is 12 million, 9 million. The most we could offer Ibaka is 9 million this year, and I just don't see the Lakers. I think the center's position is not their weakness. They doing good with the center position with Howard and McGee, and then Davis sometimes, and then even free agency if they bring back Boogie. So I think center position they comfortable. They feel center position they could walk out with roses because they already got McGee coming back. Now you could either get Howard or Howard or what's his name? Howard or Boogie Cousins. I think the Lakers feel good with the center position. I don't think they have no complaints with that. Tim Hardaway, I like that. I like that. Now, Tim Hardaway, I like that. Tim Hardaway and Dennis Schroeder in the backcourt, I like that. Only thing I don't like, only thing I don't like if we play the Pistons and they was to put Paul George at that too. I don't like that for Hardaway. I don't like that. That'd be my problem right there. Because Hardaway's he's like 6'4". That'd be my little issue. But I like Hardaway. He get hot fast. Him and Dennis Schroeder in the backcourt. I like that. I really do. He's a free agent too. See, thing is, with certain teams you look at, like Toronto got like a good organization. A team like them players on like Dallas and Toronto, for instance, right? We talked about Tim Hardaway, we talked about Fred VanVleet, and we talked about Ibaka. They got a proven GM and it's our jury. They got money in the cap. They won already. I just don't see they won't take no discount just to join the Lakers. I don't see Ibaka doing it. I wouldn't see Fred VanVleet doing it. I like Bobby Portis. I think the Knicks gonna dump him. One more person I like in the video. Yeah, I agree with you, Malik. Hit that like button. And an organization like Dallas, that they on the uprise. You got Luka and you got You got Luca and you got Porzingis. Dallas throw it back. They don't have to be a real bag. If they throw 14 million, I don't see him not taking 14 million with them and or 9 million with us. See that's the issue right there. When you steal players, the players we gonna steal are gonna be from bad teams or play in a bad situation where he's not. Like, see, Conley is gettable because it's his situation. Utah not happy with him, and Utah would love for him to opt out. Hit that like button. Utah for him to opt out. See, it got to be in situations like that. Teams like up and like Dallas, they on the rise. It's hard if they drop some money on them, some money in some years. We know Lakers ain't signed a long-term deal yet. Who stay hurt, Banks? Yeah, but that be the type of guys we'd be able to get, like the Conleys, people like that, Bobby Porters. Oh, that would be a dream. That would be a dream. Now, see, we had cap space, we'd be able to get him. Yeah, Conley stay hurt, but I wouldn't trade for no Conley. But like, if he was a free agent, I could see him wanting to win. He made his money already. He a type player we could get for cheap. But Evans Fournier from that Orlando, shit, I'd love to have him. But only thing, like I said, he ain't never make a bag yet, and I think Orlando gonna throw him some money. See, that's the thing. Teams now, oh, but what's they going? They like him. Like, I would love Malik Beasley. I would love Malik Beasley. What's good, Jose? How you? I would love Malik Beasley. I don't see that happening though. Jordan Clarkson be good, but I don't know about starting though. So I want a new backcourt. I want a new backcourt. See you later. What's good? Ain't shit that like button. Only got 3 likes. Let's hit that like button. Thank you. Whoever hit that like button. This is like, now we're just talking about I was just killing some time until I talk about what I want to talk about. We just talking about who Lakers, like Brittany asks who Lakers will get in the off season. So I was saying that we don't have to get a star. This couple like pieces. They don't have to be star, but real high end in basketball players. And I said I want a new backcourt. A new starting backcourt. I love Avery Bradley come back off the bench. I want a new starting backcourt, and I don't want no old players. So some guys are throwing out different names. See, like guys like Joe Harris. Reason why I don't see guys like Joe Harris coming, Jeremy Grant, I like him. But the thing is, the most we're gonna have this year is $9 million, right? And he won't start. See, that's the thing. But I like Grant. I like him. I love Grant. And Joe Harris is a good player, right? And the Nets not going. He in a good spot where he at. He's not going to take no $9 million and let's say a team like Nets off from 14, a good team. He already there. I don't see him doing that. Yeah, DeMar DeRozan. I want like a good backcourt. The backcourt we talked about so far. We said Dennis Schroeder and Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway, Dennis Schroeder. I think I think that front line. I think we set. like Braun, AD, McGee, Howard, Boogie Cousins. Like I just think up front we good. The Nets would give him some money. Yes, they would. Or they'll move him. The Nets ain't gonna lose Joe Harris for nothing. They got it. It be them them weak organizations do stuff like that. You're right, Clarkson. I agree with you, Clarkson. Yeah. Oh, I think that'd be dope. Cousins, DeMar, and the point guard. Yeah, I want Cousins back. Oh yeah, I watched The Last Dance. I like The Last Dance. That's how we started. We started talking about The Last Dance, and Banks said he don't like how they doing his Pistons, and I agree. Like they shitting on the Pistons. I watched that team up close and personal. I seen it. That was a hell of a team, man. It was deep. I like that team. That last dance is good, and that's what I like. You see how Jordan. I love that. I love this era. I mean that era. That era just was different. That era was different. Guys really went at each other, and that's the thing gonna always hurt LeBron against Michael Jordan. They said Jordan lost to the Pistons three times. He said, "You know what? I'm going to the weight room." Never went to no weights. LeBron lose a couple times. He said, "I'm joining that big three." So it's a difference. That's always gonna hurt Bron right there. But my thing was this. I think we have enough people I could. Yeah, Jordan was humble. My thing is this, and I'm break this down. I always said the '98 Laker team will beat the Bulls team. We matched up good with Chicago. We played them twice that year, right? The first year, the first time we played them in Chicago. Shaq ain't played. Who else didn't play? Shaq. I don't think Robert Horry played. I think Shaq, Robert Horry. Yeah, Shaq and Horry missed those games when we played them in Chicago. They beat us. We played them in LA. We blew them out. We blew them out in LA. The Lakers matched up good against the Bulls that year. Matched up perfectly against the Bulls. And I don't think the Bulls wanted any part of the Lakers. See, some of y'all, I don't know, y'all ages, y'all probably remember, but that '98 team, me personally, that was my favorite team, the '98 team, because I like their roster from top to bottom. Like this year Lakers, it's players that I want out of there. Like I'm not fans of. It's teams that was on the Shaq and Kobe team. I'm like, ugh. But that '98 team, that 12-man roster, I like that 12-man roster. We had like the perfect team, and like I said, we'd have beat Chicago, and we gave them problems. One, we was athletic. Styles make match. Utah just gave us problems for some reason. We didn't match up good against Utah. But against Chicago, we matched them good because we had a lot of wings. Now they started five. I remember like yesterday. They started five was Kerr, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, and Longley. We had Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Rick Fox, the starters. Robert Horry, and Shaq. Fox is a good rugged defender. You know, Pippen wouldn't have did he's physical, he gets in your face. Like it wasn't no cakewalk. He had that bad boy kind of mentality back then. Horry was good. Horry was smart. This is what I'm saying. We was making those little silly mistakes. Horry was smart and on his job. Like he already won championships. Had Shaq. We already know what Shaq was going to do. Then off the bench we had Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant, Corey Blunt, Eldon Campbell. Do y'all? I don't know how y'all know. Eldon Campbell Glenn Rice was on that team. He was on that team that year. This is the '98 team. We ain't win no championship with that team, right? Eldon Campbell was a starter. Was coming off the bench. Kobe Bryant was a starter, but coming off the bench. That's how deep we had two high-end starters that was coming off our bench. And Derek Fisher was like the ultimate role player, big time backup, one of the top backups behind Nick Van Exel. And we had Corey Blunt, dirty work. He was an active body. He got a lot of offensive rebounds. Now, breaking that down. So our speed killed them. Chicago couldn't do nothing with that. Both games we played them, they couldn't do nothing with our speed. Utah didn't have the athleticism now. Hornacek, Stockton, old. It was different. It was different. And you knew they plays that pick and roll. They run that all day. The Lakers we dumped the Shaq. Everything else opened up. And them guys was good enough shooters. We had good enough shooters. And then you look deep in our bench. We had John Barry. We had Mario Bennett. We had Sean Rooks. Sean Rooks was a good backup center, but he was our third string center. We had a real good team. Yeah, we had a good team. We'd beat that '98 Bulls team because we had guys to match up with them. Horry and Rodman was perfect. Rodman had to guard Horry out there. You couldn't put no and now you're taking Rodman away because Horry stayed by the 3-point line. And Horry was real active. You could throw him lobs, he was athletic. And a lot of times lonely, Shaq getting all them guys in foul trouble. Horry used to get the ball. The Lakers played it. We spread it out. Horry used to get it, and he's always dumping in the Shaq. Shaq turn around, easy shot. Shaq had 31. Shaq ain't played that first game we played the Bulls. And Lakers damn near beat him that game. Then it ran away, I think, late. It ran away. But that shit, Lakers had like 3 guys I think was out. I don't think Rick Fox played. I know Shaq ain't played. Horry ain't played. But the Lakers matched up perfect with them. Perfect. We had the size, the speed. Eddie Jones now. We had 2 different Eddie Jones, Kobe. You could throw at Mike. You could throw Rick Fox at Mike. You know what I'm saying? Just different. I'm just saying different bodies. But then Mike had the guard on that other end. That Kobe and Eddie Jones, he had to guard them. It's different from Hornacek. Hornacek, all you have to worry about Hornacek is shooting jump shots. And Hornacek was like 6'3". These dudes 6'6", athletic. Kobe and Eddie Jones was 6'6", athletic, off the dribble, going to that basket hard. They was finishing with dunks, layups. There was problems. We had 4 All-Stars in that game that year. Yeah, Glenn Rice was underrated. Rice wasn't on that team. We traded Glenn Rice for Eldon Campbell and Eddie Jones. We didn't have Glenn Rice that year. That year, it was hard for the Bulls, and everybody said that. Michael Williams, when it was Western Conference Final, we played Utah. Lakers would have been good. We had a young team. The oldest player on our team was Eldon Campbell. He was 29. He was 29. He was good. Every time Shaq was out, Shaq missed a game, he dropped 40. He dropped 40 on the Knicks. Killed the Knicks. Eldon Campbell that year. Derek Fisher was good. Derek Fisher, a smart. See, this is what I said. We had a young team, but we had like a smart young team. It was like a young team, like, wow, and they going to make mistakes. Derek Fisher was what he is now. Like, what y'all know, he came in the league like that. He didn't turn the ball over. He made the right pass. He played tough. His defense was better. He played tough. Derek Fisher, was a hound on defense, and he knocked down the open shots. And he was smart. That's why I was like, that's why they ain't have no problem getting rid of Nick Van Exel. Because they got that year. That year they got at the 98 season finish and the Bulls won championship. They got rid of Nick Van Exel in that draft. They traded Nick Van Exel for Ty Lue, which was a horrible trade. But whatever. But Derek Fisher was who he was now. A smart back. Nick Van Exel was more of a. Oh, he definitely was scoring, but he dropped dimes too, though. Nick used to drop. This is why I said we to beat the Bulls. Nick was clutch. He was no turnover machine. He ain't do crazy stuff. Nick, he knocking down the shot. His jump, he was clutch. You know, Nick Van Exel was clutch. He was like, D'Angelo Russell reminded me like Nick Van Exel when it come to that. Like they was like super clutch. Nick Van Exel make big shots. He ain't scared to take big shots. Derek Fisher was better defensively. But Nick Van Exel, Kerr couldn't do nothing with him. He had that herky-jerky, drop back, his jumper was wet, he dropped the pass off. So offensively, and he wouldn't have his defense wasn't that good, but he would have been guarding Steve Kerr, so it wouldn't have mattered. Nick Van Exel had problems with like Sam Cassell and things like that. But it would have been nothing for him against Kerr. This is why I'm breaking down how the Lakers are to beat the Showtime Bulls. The last dance Bulls, because styles make match in basketball. That right there, him matching up with that. And then, like you said, when Kobe coming into the game, when Kobe that year there, he was jumping out the gym. He was more like wilder than any one of them fars, like a little out of control. But all them guys was young, but they was control. Eddie Jones played in control. He was no young boy that makes stupid mistakes. Eddie Jones' defense was crazy. Passing lane, he taking it off. Rick Fox was manly, strong. He could defend Pippen. He get in his face. I could see him and Rodman getting into it. Robert Horry was super smart. He already won 2 championships. So he knew the game. Shaq was dominant. Shaq getting foul trouble. Eldon Campbell coming in the game, dropping buckets, blocking shots, coming, getting rebounds. Corey Blunt grabbed every offensive rebound. Keep you off the balls. Offensive rebound, Corey Blunt getting us second shots. Our bench, everything was good. It was tailor-made. I said we winning a championship. It's that Utah, some teams you just can't. We had the size. We was big. Lakers big. Just look at that matchup, and people, anybody just thinks I would love to talk to someone like a professional, a former player, whatever, coach, whatever at that time, and just break down that year, man. We'd beat the Bulls. We matched up. Look at the matchup. Steve Kerr wouldn't be able to do nothing. See, mind you, the game started changing when. Yeah, the thing like this, the game started changing, like Michael, the 98. Now you're starting to get the point guards with that crazy handle. See, before it was different. So Scotty and Michael defense, I'm not taking nothing from them. But let me tell you this, it's easier to guard a John Stockton. And John Stockton is a legend. He's a better player than Nick Van Exel. I'm not saying that. He's a better player than Nick Van Exel. But it's easier to guard John Stockton than it is Nick Van Exel. It's easier. John Stockton was basic. He's better player. So in case somebody pop in and hit me, don't think I'm saying that Nick Van Exel is better. Yeah, Bulls didn't have skilled players like the Lakers, which is true. But John Stockton is basic. He going like this. Soon he get the ball, he passing it. Then he run around for cuts and screens. That's his whole game. Then when he get the ball, he'll knock down a jump shot. He get it, knock down the jump shot. That's what he'd do. Yeah, he's physical. I'm not saying Stockton a better defender than Nick Van Exel, but he's not going to put that pressure on defense like Van Exel would. Van Exel a little more nuttier than Stockton. Stockton looking to pass. That's his options, pass. Don't get me wrong, he'd knock a jump shot down. He could shoot. But his points came from he'd get layup or he knocked an open shot. Van Exel was coming down. His handle was crazy. He coming down. He had that herky jerky step back fake coming. Like his handle was crazy. And when he get hot, it's over. And he get that crowd. He start doing this. Nick was crazy. Nick was sick with it. Anybody see Nick? Nick was sick with it. His handle, he can pass, drop dimes, shoot. It's that he was moody and he just was one of those type players. But that's why you had that safety net and Derek Fisher, because Fisher come to the game ain't messing nothing up. So the Lakers had that safety net and Fisher, so I said they to beat them. Because Nick defense wouldn't have got exposed that series at all. See, mind Nick was going against guys like Rod Strickland, guys who coming down, going to that bucket. Sam Cassell. That's when the game started like changing more. When Jordan playing, guys did just come past it. Now, like I said, now you got guys, Eddie Jones and Kobe. Eddie Jones, Kobe. See, this is why I'm telling you that I still think Lakers had enough experience. Because normally you say, young team like that, they make mistakes. No. Shaq was who he was. Elton Campbell was 29. That's not old, but he was polished. And he ain't do stupid stuff, really. He blocked every shot. He blocking shots. He get rebounds. And Elton Campbell, only thing, his passing out the double team got a little better. Yeah, it should have been the Lakers and Bulls in that fight. We'd have beat them. We would have beat. I was hoping that year. Who else I want to play Utah? I think that wasn't Houston. I said, damn, they matched up good against Utah, and Utah ain't get them. Utah, I was telling people, I said that's the only team scared me. For some reason, I don't know what it was. They had the Lakers number. But if you look at the matchup, and you might be right, could have been Supersonics. I had to see, but might have been Supersonics. So Horry the Lakers spread it out. The Lakers whole thing, Shaq went deep, and Horry, that's why they took Elton Campbell out the starting lineup. Because this would be Shaq and Campbell in a starting lineup. Dominating. But they said, and it was smart by Del Harris. Del Harris took Elton Campbell out that starting lineup because Horry was more fat, he's quicker, but then Horry would start bulking up at that time. Because mind you, Horry, people don't realize, Horry was a small forward when he first came in the league. He was a small forward. He didn't start playing power forward until he got to the Lakers. Because the first year with the Lakers, he played small forward. The second year, he came back. I'm like, oh, shit. That year, 98, he just started playing power forward. Horry, his whole year, he came in the league, 92, he's a small forward. He played the 3. Because Otis Thorpe was the Houston front line was Horry at the 3, Otis Thorpe, and Olajuwon. Horry never played power forward, but he still was able to slide down there and play it. But then that year, 98, I'll never forget, Cause he had cut his hair because he used to wear that little square box. He had like a fade, but it was lower and it's more rounder. And he came in. I remember he came in cut up so bulky because Horry was like this. He was skinny, and he started playing the floor because Eldon Campbell started in the beginning of the year. Him and Shaq was in the front line together. They said, "Yo, we can use you the backup center. This way, when Shaq go out, we still have you." And they slid Horry in power forward. So Horry would have been Robin would have had to go. You couldn't put Longley out there on Horry because Horry was quick. He throw the fake. Horry was dunk. We were super athletic. We had athletes all over the floor. That was too much for the Bulls. Go back and watch that game. If y'all don't believe me, go back and watch the Lakers and Bulls. We played them twice. They beat us one game, but even you look at the first game, you just look at the first half, you just be like, go type in 1998 Lakers and Bulls. You'll see in the first half, we didn't have Shaq. I don't think Rick Fox played or Horry. I think they was hurt. No, Rick Fox played. It was somebody else. I know Horry, it was Shaq, Horry, Van Exel played good. Van Exel killed them. Kobe played good. We had like, I know Shaq, Horry, whatever. Well, we blew the doors off them second time. But even you could still watch and see we had them. We had them. Now, I want to make the finals. To me, 98, to me personally, I liked it at 98 team probably more than any outside of Showtime Lakers. I like that 98 team better than a lot of teams. All the teams in the 2000s, like top to bottom. Like every time we picked up, I liked the Corey Blunt. I liked the Mario Bennett. They call him Super Mario, athletic, dunking, jumping out the. We had the perfect team for that era. Eldon Campbell, John Barry, Sean Rooks. We had a good team, man. And I said we gonna win this championship. I said we healthy. We going that champ. We healthy. This Utah we couldn't beat. But Kobe was shining. Like down the stretch, they took Rick Fox out. I'll tell you down the stretch. Kobe always played down the stretch. Down the stretch. Rick Fox started. But down the stretch, our team was Nick Van Exel, Kobe Bryant, Eddie Jones, Horry, and but a lot of times that line, Horry wasn't in that line because we went a little bigger. It was Campbell and Shaq. Eldon Campbell, Shaq. We had the two bigs. Then we had the three wings. They went crazy. Nick Van Exel, Kobe, and Eddie Jones. They spread that flow. Eddie Jones handle wasn't like Kobe and Nick Van Exel, but he had enough. He used to get to that basket. His one step was crazy. He used to get the Eddie Jones pull up. Eddie Jones was good. Defense, get steals. Oh man. I like that Laker team, man. Like I said, we was young, super athletic. We blocked. We used to get a lot of steals. We got a lot of blocks. I think I'm not mistaken, we led the league in blocks. I think that year we led the league in scoring, blocks, maybe steals. I know we used to get a lot of steals, a lot of blocks, and we used to score a lot. And what I like our team, we good at half court offense too. You run a gun, nobody can mess with us. We had Kobe and Eddie Jones on them on the wings. Nick Vance was pushing that ball. Shaq used to run. Horry. We had Super Mario. Fisher. Corey Blunt. That team was stacked. We would beat Chicago. I know. I bet right now, Michael probably wouldn't say that, and none of guys. I guarantee you ask them because they probably don't want to show like lack of respect for Karl Malone and John Stockton. But if you ask, I guarantee you, you say Phil Jackson, you ask Shaq, you ask uh, Pippen, you ask these guys in a one-on-one conversation. See, guys don't like to go on record with certain stuff because it can come back and haunt you. So a guy like Pippen probably wouldn't want to say, "Oh, the '98 Laker team would have caused us more problems." You know why? Because then it looked like, damn, maybe they wouldn't won the championship to be the best team. But behind closed doors, they always said that team would have caused. They ain't said they said we'd have beat them, but they would have sat there. I'm pretty sure they'd have sat there and said they matched up better than what Utah did. I'm pretty sure they'd say that. They were saying that all the way through the way. Like it was a tough matchup for the Bulls. Styles, I tell people that styles make matches. That's why some teams go wrong when they stack their team just to beat a particular team. And then they run across another team and you lose that way. Like you see that in sports. Seeing like football, you see in basketball, if a team little, they try to match a whole bunch of small guys. And then they run the playoffs. This team got a vicious post-up player. A big, vicious post-up player. Now they can't do nothing with it. They can't go down their bench and do it. That's why I don't believe in the build a team just to beat one particular team. I like balance. Because when you do that, you run the risk. Because now you don't play that team, what happens? You're right. Major, Hornacek gave us problems. That's why I said he gave us problems. And Osatag too. He's getting off from taps and stuff. Utah, we just couldn't beat them. But Hornacek, when he didn't get Michael. See, Eddie Jones and them gave Michael more problems. Michael defended. It's easier to guard a guy, take 1-2 dribbles and just shoot all. Hornacek was an aggressive offensive player like that. He was good though. He gave us problems. Yeah, he gave us problems. But I think that matchup with the Lakers was too tough. Yeah, the Clippers focus on Lakers. That could be a mistake. That's a mistake. Some teams good, you cannot do that. Some teams match up with you, and then you might be in trouble. Like, say if it's a team who can match up with the Clippers, a team who got a lot of wings. You got a lot of wings and they good. That's why, like that '98 team, like I said, so special. We had a lot of different ways. It was a lot of. That's why I'm confident. We had a lot of different bodies you could have threw at Scotty. We could play anyway. You went smaller, we could play like that. And back then, they would had to have one of their big men in on Shaq. Eldon, can we had guys? We could throw 3 guys at Shaq and Scotty. Easy. Not saying they's gonna stop them, but guys physically can challenge them. Not no guys with soon you put them in, they're gonna go right on the post. So Scotty was not a good post-up player. Michael was, but Michael ain't. He's like a different. He post up, but he more like at the post he fade away. He not a pounding post. And back then, you could have your man sitting there. The rules was different. Shaq land right there. So Michael, his shots have been fade away. So that's like 50-50. You know? We could throw 3 guys at Shaq and Scotty. When you could do that in a playoff series, that's why the Clippers, I do say, that's the thing, worries. They can throw a lot of guys at Bron. They can't. That's why I worry about the Clippers. When in a playoff series, you have to have that depth where you could firepower, you could keep pushing them. That's why I've always said if I was a coach or some NBA, you got to have them type horses and you can keep throwing them out. You can look at your bench, and you don't have a wink in the world. Get in there. Corey Blunt, plenty of games he came in that for the Lakers, played good for us. He played good in that Utah series. That Utah series, a lot of our players ain't played good. He was one of to me. He might have been like Eddie Jones ain't. Shaq played. Shaq was Eddie Jones. I mean, Corey Blunt was probably. I think Corey Blunt probably is our best player. One of our best players. You can't look at numbers, but I'm just saying. He went in there. He battled against Karl Malone. He got a lot of offensive rebounds. He was getting put back dunks and all that. Yeah. And the Lakers fell out their game plan. They were doing too much one-on-one. They probably look at them, man. Eddie Jones probably like, Hornets can't guard me. They 6'6", he's 6'3", like, man, 6'2". They can't guard me. They're probably looking at Stockton can't guard. And they just fell off the course. But we had, like I said, 3 different guys we could throw at Shaq and Kobe. I mean, Mike and Scotty. And mind you, them guys had to defend on their end. They had to defend on their end. That's not easy to do. We had Del Harris. He was a solid coach. He's solid. He wasn't that bad. Shaq would have killed Rodman. And then Horry had this type. Horry's like a pogo stick. Horry, like every time a shot going around, he running. Even to go down, his hand's always there. Horry was super athletic back then. Super athletic. 98, he was super athletic. Then he started getting like them. He got hurt that year. Not bad. I think Horry played like 60-something games that year. I remember him being kind of out like a lot. He started like getting banged up. But in Houston and all that, Horry was athletic as hell. And back then, the reason why I said we was gonna beat them, we had enough guys who could shoot the jump shot. We had guys who could be look at the former. We had shooters. We had size. Look at all the positive. We was big. Our Lakers had a big team. Was one. They was young, but like experienced young, not no young like Lonzo and Ingram was. Not like that type of young. Experienced young team. Guys who had 5 years, but they still may be 26. Like Eddie Jones was, I think, 26 that year, and he been in the league. What was that? 98. Been in the league 4 years, 4 or 5 years. So he's kind of polished. Nick Van Exel been 5 years. Kobe been in the league 2 years, but Kobe was a beast. He wasn't what he is now, but okay. So we had size, we had athleticism, we had youth, but good youth, not like a young, super young team, but good youth. We shooters, defenders. We had it all. A bench. We had everything it took to beat them. Everything. Harp was a good defender, but like I said, Harp was playing on one leg. Harper played on one leg for like 3 straight years. Harper played on one leg from 98, 99, 2000, all to the time he got that ring with the Lakers. Harper was playing on one leg for like 3 years getting money. Harper wouldn't be able to guard none of them guys. He'd been playing good positional every now and then, but and he started. The Bulls used to like to go big. He started instead of Kerr. It used to be Harper and Jordan. I remember they had like a big team too. But the thing is, no way Harper would have been able to guard Nick Van Exel. No way. Steve Kerr probably he literally had one leg. Nick would have been going right around him. Nick Van Exel could shoot. I ain't saying he no Ray Allen, but them guys, them guys can shoot. Nick Van Exel could shoot. Rick Fox can shoot. Eddie Jones could shoot. Horry could shoot. So those four guys with Shaq, they all can shoot. Derek Fisher can shoot. Kobe can shoot. He was no pure shooter, but he was nobody. He was not like you'd be happy to see him wide open. He was good enough. We had John Paxson. John Barry, not John Paxson. John Barry. Yeah, John Barry. Yeah, Kukoc. Kukoc was good. Kukoc was good. They had don't get me wrong, they had a good team too. And see, that's the thing. They would have had to play because see, that was the problem. Because yeah, Harper and Jordan at the Pippen, Scotty, Jordan. I mean Pippen, Scotty, right? So now you put Kukoc in. Kukoc can play a lick of deep, but he's good. He's good. I'm not gonna say that. Now, a lot of times they did do that with the Lakers. They said, man, we ain't playing none of these big guys. So they try to go small. So they try to put Rodman on Shaq, Kukoc, Jordan, Harper, and we could have matched that. Because we kept Shaq in there. Robert Horry for Kukoc. Eddie Jones for Kobe. I mean Eddie Jones for Pippen. Kobe and Nick Van Exel. We could have matched them. Even if you took Nick Van Exel out and said you want to go big, and you could have put Rick Fox in. Kobe could bring up the ball. Our bench was good and everything. We were some young, fast, athletic, dunking everything. That we wasn't Showtime, but I actually love watching them. They was real exciting. You know how many dunks we used to get a game? Eldon Campbell, a high leaper. Our whole team's high leaper, something like Van Exel. Yeah, Shaq moved like he's 6'8". And yeah, if Duncan was in the East, the Lakers definitely would have won more. Lakers definitely would have won more if Duncan was in the East. Definitely. Yeah, but Shaq was fouling Hop and Lonely and Winterton out. Them guys couldn't do nothing with Shaq. Nothing with it. And he makes it when it counts. Shaq put you in the penalty early. And them guys can make free throws. He was the only weak link. Shaq was the only weak link. Eldon Campbell shot like 70-something. Horry shot like in the 70s. Like, Corey Blunt might have been like 60-something. He's probably like our worst outside Shaq. All our wing players, Rick Fox, Eddie Jones, Kobe, Nick Van Exel, Derek Fisher, they all shot good free throws. And Corey Blunt ain't like he was no starter, but he was decent free. He shot like in the 60s. To live with that. But he wasn't going to line like that much anyway, so it ain't matter. We free throw and half court we was good. We was better than full court, but half court we was good. I would love to beat anybody back then for that 98 team. I would love to ask some guys, anybody on that team, on the down low, be like, yo, how you felt about that 98 team? The Lakers won 60-something games that year. The Lakers won, let me tell you how powerful that team was. The Lakers won, I think, 62 games. I'm not 100, but I know they won over 60. So they won anywhere from between 61 to 63 games that year. I know it was over 60. That I can remember clear. So anywhere from 61, 63, 64. Anywhere from 61 on up. From 63 to 64. They ain't won 65 games. That I know. Because our other team they ain't won 65 games. Right? So they won 60 plus games. Shaq missed like 20 games that year. 20 games Shaq missed. 20 games Horry missed. 20 games Nick Van Exel missed. I remember that year like clear. And my battery is dead. I would love to look it up. But I know for a fact Shaq, Horry, and Van Exel they all played like 60-something games that year. I can remember clear. I can remember clear. Them guys missed, like right after the All-Star game. One of them, Shaq got hurt early in the season. Shaq and I think Horry. Van Exel missed his game down 61 games. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. And Shaq, I just named 3 players played 60-something games. That goes to show the type of depth we had that they had that year. I know for a fact Shaq played 60-something games. Horry played 60-something games. Nick Van Exel played 60-something games. Let's say if they all played 70 games. They won 61 games with a lot of guys out and a young 19-year-old Kobe. They were smoking teams, man. Without Shaq. Shaq missed. Elton Campbell was averaging 20 when Shaq missing them games. Elton Campbell was killing when Shaq missed them games. Horry out, Corey Blunt and Super Mario Bennett was coming and doing work. Van Exel was out. Fisher played good. John Barry played good. Yeah. That's what you call a good team. We ain't miss a beat. It would have been way more exciting than that Utah joint. Way more exciting. And we'd have beat them. I think we had home court advantage that year. Somebody can look that up. I think the Lakers had home court advantage over the Bulls. The Lakers traded Horry for Cedric Ceballos. We didn't have Ceballos. We got Ceballos in 96. They traded him for Horry. That's how Lakers got Horry. I'm not sure we had home court advantage. I think the Bulls won 50-something games that year. Yeah. I'll challenge anybody. You just watch it and look styles make matches. In boxing, our team, and we wasn't soft. We had every element there is. Solid from the free throw line. A handful. Offensively was good. Defensively was good. We blocked shots. Got steals. Athletic. Wasn't old. Outside shooting. Free throw shooting. Rebounding. Good rebounding. And wasn't soft. Rick Fox wasn't soft. None of them. Nick Van, none of them. Nick Van Exel ain't played. Nick Van Exel was bugged out. We all know Shaq ain't playing. Rick Fox wasn't soft. Yeah, every element. Nobody was punking us. We had every element to win that year. With a young Kobe. Yeah, I know Utah had the best record in the league that year. Utah won like 64 games. We third in the Western Conference. But you know what? Look how many games our top guys missed. 3 starters. Horry, Van Exel and Shaq. And third in the West. Who was second in the West that year? I know Utah had the best record. Utah was smoking team. Utah was won 65 games. Who the hell was second? Wasn't Houston. Was Denver? You're mad that year. Possible Denver. Who? Major, who was second that year? I know Utah was first. Utah was on a mission. They lost that first year in Chicago. They came back on a mission. I ain't gonna lie. Who was second in the West? I like to say Denver. I don't want to say Denver. It wasn't San Antonio. I know Utah was first. Seattle was second. Memphis was third. I think Seattle was second. I think it was Seattle. Yep. Yep. We tied with Seattle. Utah only had one game. They had one game better. And look at the game Shaq and Nick Van Exel and Robert Horry missed. One game. I like the team special. Y'all who ain't see it, y'all, that team there, me knowing you guys, y'all would appreciate that team. The way we talk about, when you wouldn't have them problems like, oh, let's trade him. Let's trade him. You wouldn't have said that. You wouldn't be like, oh, let's give it him. I hate him. Nah, that team you'd like. Them guys came off the, ain't like, oh, he old, or this guy got a big contract, he ain't worth it. That was like, to me, hands down, was one of the best teams, man. That best Laker teams. Ain't nobody say overrated. You wouldn't have, no problem playing Corey Blunt. That it was not an issue. Like he in there, you wouldn't be like, oh man, like nervous. Fisher, no problem. Van Exel not there. Fisher came and did his thing. Yeah. Yeah. Shaq out Elton Campbell is not an issue. He not dominant Shaq, but he's scoring in that post. You come in that lane, he's blocking it, he's dunking on you, alley-oops, all that. Malone, yeah. Malone killed us. But see, we wouldn't have that problem because Rodman not no Carmelo on the offensive end. Yeah, the Nuggets was bad. And then we traded Nick Van Exel for Ty Lue and Tony Battie. The Ty Lue and Tony Battie, we traded Nick Van Exel for. Nick moody, he was moody and he was just getting too much. Him and Del Harris was bumping heads. They said they had to get rid of him. Utah. Goes to Utah. It was Utah. I want Utah. I want Seattle and Utah to play. We'd beat Seattle. Utah was the only team in the league. Even during the year, I'm like, damn it, they just had our number, man. They had our number. Because we had guys just couldn't do nothing with Carmelo. Just couldn't. Horry, because mind you, Horry, this is his first year ever playing power forward. He always played the 3. Eldon Campbell couldn't do nothing with him. Corey Blunt played on the best side of anybody. Super Mario Bennett, he couldn't do nothing. Like, we threw everything at Malone. Malone couldn't. Corey Blunt played the best. That's why he played. I think he played more minutes than Horry in that playoffs. Because he guarded him the best. Yeah. I was so mad, man. And they was celebrate. Oh, man, I hated them. Stockton wasn't like that, but Byron Russell and Shannon Anderson and them, I'm like, oh, man. Osa Tag talking, he's a bum. Yeah, but we getting ready for May 1st. The season, I believe the season gonna start. My prediction is around Memorial Day. I believe they're gonna announce the season May 1st, which is I think Thursday. I think it's gonna be a season, and we're gonna be good. You went to high school? Yo, you knew Osa Tag in high school? I ain't never had my high school. I just know when he got to college. Yeah. So now it becomes who in the best shape. Oh, he's big time in Dallas? Okay. Oh, yeah, Clippers gonna have major problems, especially with Montrezl Harrell. That's gonna be a big problem. Because they pay him, they're gonna be way over the tax. Way over the tax. He gonna want 20. Don't let him have a good playoffs. His mama's 6'5"? Damn. You can imagine seeing women like that I remember I saw Carmelo's daughter in Vegas. She had heels. I'm like, who? I saw it from a distance. I said, who the hell is that? I said, it's gotta be a motherfucking tranny or something. I left because she had a dress on and she's with some white girls. And they was like, oh, and I'm standing. I didn't see the heels because someone was blocking it. And I just saw like a tall woman. So who the hell is that? I had to walk over there. She had heels on. So that shit brought her probably like 6'7", 6'8". Cause I think his daughter like 6'4", Carmelo's daughter. And it brought her up. It brought her up. Yeah. I said, damn. Reason why it'd be hard to say that's a mistake, because the Lakers already had a number two pick at that same position. But see, what I didn't with the Lakers, now I ain't saying it was a mistake with him, but I think the Lakers could have did either drop down to Sacramento and got Fox in the 10th pick. That's what I think hurt the Lakers. Because you think about it, people all you knew Jason Tatum, you knew he's gonna score. But they had somebody, a young player at that position that you ain't have no issues with. Playing the exact same position. And then think about it, Lakers already had their eyes on Paul George. And then so I don't think that I don't really look at it like that. Jason Tatum, I see a lot of people say that. Like, oh, Lakers made a mistake to drop the ball on Jason Tatum. I don't see it like that. I look at it like this. They already had, number one, they had a young player that's just as good as him. To me, you can't say Jason Tatum better. That's like I said, good, can do more actually. You can move Ingram around more positionally than Jason Tatum. He dribbled better, he a better ball handler, better passer. Jason Tatum, when you saw him in Duke, you knew one thing: oh, he could score. But you looked at Ingram, he could score, he could dribble, he could pass. So I don't think you can look at it like that. Then they had their eyes set on Paul George. Yeah. When they drafted Lonzo, it already that Paul George music already played by the time that draft came. So that's why I look at it as like a mistake that they already had like a plan in place. Now I could say what they should have did, and I was mad because I was no Lonzo fan, because I think Lonzo temperament, Lonzo was too laid back. Like, well, I'm just gonna let my game do the talk. I love the Darren Fox attitude. Love his attitude. And the Lakers loved it too. They said he killed in that workout. Lonzo played horrible the first workout, and this was just better the second, better than what he was. And Lakers still drafted him. They were just so infatuated with the dollar. Oh, Lonzo gonna bring fans to seats, Showtime back with the passing. As Lonzo don't, you realize Lonzo don't throw no fancy passes. Like he was like no J Kidd. Lonzo, he hit you. Everything, that ball out of his hand in 2 seconds. Lonzo not the type person doing like no looks and all that. Lonzo don't do that. He get it. Soon that ball gets out of his hand, soon he get it. He do not hold that ball. I said times as he swung him to wrap out, throw alley. That ball don't stay in his hand, which is good. I'm not knocking him, but it isn't. I don't want no. To me, I know what the Lakers look for when they grab Lonzo. They ain't have nobody who could sell like him. They looked at it, him with the young kids. He moving. Jason Kidd not going to the Nets. Not messing with Jay Kidd. That's not happening. Only way that happen if Kyrie and Kevin Durant go super duper hard for him. He's with the Nets already, and the organization, believe me, they didn't like how he left at all. The Nets had something going. That brought the Nets step back when he left. Because a lot of players want to play for Kid, and the way he left and went to Milwaukee, they ain't like that. So I don't see Kid back in there. I just think just talk. Pistons need somebody like that. They need somebody like Melo. Yeah, kid ain't going back to the Nets. They just throwing names out there. Sometimes the agent do that to throw names and stuff out there. That's not happening. I think it's gonna be Tyloo because of Kyrie. And Kyrie said he got strong influence over Durant. But I think it'll be Tyloo. Yeah, so I definitely appreciate you guys coming. His battery low. Definitely appreciate you guys coming through. And I mean, it's 12:30. I get up like 5. So definitely appreciate. I definitely come back on. I'll probably come back May 1st. They're gonna announce it, and May 1st of season. We're gonna talk about it. So I'll be back May 1st. That's Thursday. Peace.